Like I mentioned earlier, I didn't grow up in a normal household. Like, I don't want to say normal household because that's just the society norm of saying what household is normal or not, because I feel like it's very controversial what is normal and what is not normal, because something will be normal to someone, something will not be normal to someone, right? So everyone, oh, it's been such a long time since I uploaded anything, but I was thinking as it's gonna be 2026 and I'm really grateful for where I am today. Such a miracle for me to be here talking to you guys like this. There's always been this hand that has always been guiding me in my life, and that has been Christ. And I didn't know that I was gonna end up being here. And this time the Christmas passed by and New Year is tomorrow. It's 10:54 right now. I am very excited for New Year, but at the same time I was just telling my husband today that I don't think I was so excited for Christmas like I was excited last year or even for New Year, because I have been really stressed about my immigration paper. So I didn't hire any lawyer, and I had to do everything by myself. I had to learn from all the social media and from all the YouTube channel how to fill up the form, how to apply. And yeah, I really appreciate people who share their experience about, you know, the form fill up and the way what to submit and what not to submit, because it really helped people like me or people like us. And hopefully in future I'll also upload something like this, because it has somehow worked out. And I got my green card interview December 15. It was in San Francisco. It was drizzling and the weather was so cold, but by God's grace we reached, and the traffic was so bad, but somehow we ended up on time. But at one point I freaked out, because you know, whoever are from San Francisco, you know how bad parking is, right? It's so hard to get parking in San Francisco, and it's so expensive too. And my appointment was in the morning at 8 something, so we had to wake up so early, and that also on Monday. And during that time when we were on the road was also the time when people go to office, you know. So it was so crazy, but we reached. And after reaching, I was telling my husband, drop me here, because there was only like 15 minutes for the interview to start. And I was freaking out because I did not hire any lawyer, so there was no lawyer for me or anything. So we reached there in San Francisco immigration building, and then there was like huge line, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, my appointment is at 8:40 or 8 something, and then oh my gosh, I cannot stand in this line, because this line, if I stand in this line, it's gonna take like hour or so. So I went in the front. I asked the guard, hey, I have an appointment, do I still need to stand in the line? And the guard was like, no, it's okay, you can come in. But I was like, can you please wait for my husband to come, because it's a marriage green card, right? So it's compulsory for the husband to be there. I can't just go by myself. So he's like, okay, if you're gonna wait for your husband, you have to wait outside. And I was like, it's so cold outside, can I just wait inside? And I guess he felt sad for me, so he was like, okay, you can do the check-in, security checking, and then go inside and sit. I was like, thank you so much, I'm so grateful, you know. And he's like, it's okay. And then somehow I was waiting, and I'm calling my husband, 5 minutes left, and I'm calling him, where are you? And he's like, I'm still looking for parking. I was like, oh my gosh, please come fast, as soon as you get the parking you have to run. And my husband he has this personality of just being so chill in life, okay, and I am the opposite of him. And when I think about, when people say, when I was growing up, they say that opposite attracts, right? And I think about me and my husband, and I used to be like, oh my god, that's so true, it does attract. Because I'm that so energetic and do this, do that, and la 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 la. And my husband's like, it's okay, take your time, nothing is going to happen. If something happens, so we can do it next time. You know, he's always that calm, chill personality. And there was like 4 minutes left, and then the interview is in second floor. So I was telling my husband, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out, I please come fast. And somehow by God's grace he reached, and the security is like, oh, you can't enter. But then I was like, hey, he's with me, he's my husband that I was waiting for. And they're like, okay, enter. And then we ran, there was a lift, so we had to go to the lift, and then we ran upstairs. And everyone, whoever was there, because right now with immigration everything is so strict, and then it's not easy, right? And everyone, whoever was there, they had a lawyer. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was doubting myself. I wish I would have hired a lawyer, but also it was also because I was so much in panic, you know, because obviously anything regarding immigration is stressful, right? So I was like, what to do. But somehow we went there and checked in, and they were like, okay, just wait for some time, they'll call you. And then we went inside, we were sitting, and then I was just rehearsing, like if they asked me this, you know, this and that. Me and my husband, we were like just having a conversation of like, you know, how it started, and you know, so that we're in the same page. Obviously it's been like 2 years in our marriage, but you know, as a human being we can forget anything, right? So it was a whole new experience. And then they call us, and then we had this very sweet gentle immigration officer, and we went inside, and she just asked us like general question, and it was very nice, everything was nice. And she asked more about our experience to my husband. To me, she just asked about like just like the basic thing, like what I do, what work I do, and all these things. And to my husband, she literally explained how we met from the beginning. And I was like so surprised that I wish she would have asked me, but I understand. But obviously we are not in a fraud marriage or anything, so everything was like fine, you know. My husband was really honest about when we met, how we met, and how we ended up like this, and how we thought about getting married. Just the general question they asked. And then one thing was that she asked me if I can provide any proof of witness, you know. So I asked my pastor and to provide some proof. I also uploaded our written agreement, and she mentioned that she's gonna send extra documents to provide extra documents on mail, but I've not received anything, so I just uploaded on our website. Hopefully, finger crossed, everything goes well, because like I said, Christmas and New Year, like I know that it's happening, but I cannot enjoy fully like 101% because I'm so stressed. And you know, right now with immigration, everything is strict, and obviously it's understandable. Immigration process is not easy, you know, it's just hard. You just have to be disciplined enough to maintain all the records and documents, and but hopefully everything works out. And I was really grateful to God for this wonderful opportunity and experience to be here in United States. Hopefully things work out. And I also want to appreciate everyone for being there for me and supporting me. It's not only my journey, but most of the people are also going through the same process, right? So hopefully things work out. And if anyone wants to ask any question, or if anyone need help with immigration paperwork, but I know the form how to fill up only F1 to marriage base. Okay, so there are different category of form. So if anyone needs help on the process, please reach out. I'll surely try my best to help you in any way possible, because I know it's not easy, and hiring a lawyer costs like 5, 6, 7 thousand, which, I mean, right now in this economy it's very expensive. And me and my husband, we're both on the process of building our career and future in life. So even saving some dollar is so important for us. So we decided to take the road, and I'm sure many of you also decides to not hire a lawyer. And if you need help, just reach out. Okay, I'm there to help. You can reach out on my Instagram if you want, or even on YouTube if you want. You can message me, or like send comment on this Christmas, it's not Christmas, New Year's Eve. So I'm preparing to oil my hair. And this is, so as you guys know, I am from India, right? I'm from northeast part of India. So I don't know, I grew up in a boarding school, so from childhood I always put coconut oil on my hair. I mean, my hair is not perfect, but I just like to do this. Not all the time, like once in a month or like twice in a month, because I don't use any product in my hair. So it really helps me to give some moisture. And my hair is already kind of oily, so I wash like 2 times or 3 times a week. But this coconut oil is written 23 rupees, because I got this from an Indian store. So if anyone wants to buy, you can buy from the Indian store. I guess there'll be a lot of Indian store in Berkeley. There are like so many Indian stores, so you can just Google like Indian store near me, because I always do that, and then you can find a coconut oil. Because I feel like obviously there are so many other products, expensive products for hair, but for me personally, I like very simple thing, and I guess coconut oil helps me. So this is something that I have been using for a very long time, but everyone has their own preference, so it's okay if you guys want to use some other product also. Everyone has a different hairstyle, but it's frozen, so I have been like putting in water so that it gets defrost. I was thinking of putting inside the microwave, but I'm not sure if this bottle is for microwave or not. So I'm trying to melt it down so that I can use it, and then tomorrow my hair will be nice and soft and pretty. I'm so excited for tomorrow. And also it's because me and my husband, we went to San Francisco last year, because I have always seen this advertisement, and also in like or like Reel or YouTube or anywhere, I just see how, like, you know, on New Year and also on Independence Day, you know, there's like beautiful fireworks happening in San Francisco. In I guess that's in let me check in like, wait, Embarcadero, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing right. The best view is from Ferry Building, it seems. So we are planning to go there. Last year we thought of going and watching the firework, so it was our first time, first of all, and we did not know that, you know, we had to go ahead of time. Obviously we knew that SF is like very hard to get parking and, you know, everything. And we went around 8 o'clock, and obviously it took us like from my house to Berkeley during usual days it's just 20 minutes by car. But obviously we knew that it's not going to be easy during the time because everyone wants to go and look at the firework. Now the other task was to look for parking. We looked for parking, but just to reach to that point where the firework was happening, we were like in the car waiting for the traffic to move. The car literally was like, you know, like this, not even moving. It was so frustrating, and we took that truck, and truck is big. We were like foolish to take the truck also because no parking, and there was some parking spot, but there was so little, and obviously we can't fit the truck, so we have to find another parking, and we can't just leave the car anywhere because it's SF and it's hard. And so we were stuck in the traffic for New Year, and it was so frustrating, and we could hear it was 12 o'clock, and we have to be there by 11:30, 40, 45, so that you can get a best view of the like fireworks, you know. And it was already, oh my gosh, it was already 12 o'clock, and we could hear the firecracker like boom 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 boom. Tigger, sorry, Tigger is here. Say hi, Tigger. This is my baby Tigger. Say hi to everyone, Tigger. I'm putting coconut oil. Go away. I guess Tigger wants to eat coconut oil because Kitty likes to eat coconut oil. My cats love coconut things, so we have to hide for them. So he's smelling the coconut oil. That's why he's here. Tigger, you're not gonna eat coconut oil, please. No way. Go away. Please, Tigger. Tigger. Anyway, so what I was saying is that, so we were stuck at midnight when the cracker was happening, and I felt like crying. I was telling my husband, oh no, next year we're not gonna miss. We are going to go by hook or by crook, like, you know, we are going to go advance. We're going to spend our whole day in SF and eat our lunch, brunch, dinner, whatever, and we're not gonna miss the firework this year. And so we decided to go tomorrow. That is, I'm very excited. So that's why I'm oiling my hair, so that my hair looks like pretty and healthy tomorrow in pictures. I mean, because after coming to US, like, I have not experienced firework even once, so I want to see how beautiful it looks with my naked eyes. This Tigger is disturbing. Tigger, go! Disturbing me because of the coconut oil. Wait, let me put him in a, okay, put him inside the bathroom. So but luckily, as we were like, oh my gosh, we finally got a parking, and we were like, this was so annoying. We couldn't see the firework, and we were stuck in traffic the whole time. There was like small firework happening on the side, and we got to see that, but still I was like grateful for, you know, at least seeing something than nothing. So this year we're gonna take a BART, and we're gonna go by BART and come back by Uber or something. It is going to be expensive. Uber is going to be like $40 to $50, I guess, because it will be night. Obviously, whoever is working, they're working hard on Christmas. I mean, on New Year. I don't know why I keep on saying Christmas. On New Year, obviously, we have to appreciate whoever will be dropping us tomorrow. The oil is so frozen still now. Hopefully we get a good restaurant, but in the Pier 39 there's like a market, right? There's like a lot of restaurant and everything. I hope all of you are also going to spend your New Year in a memorable way, because it's going to be 2026, and I'm very grateful, and like I said in the beginning, I always felt the guiding hand of Christ that always, that's always with me. And I tell my husband the same thing. He's still finding his way to Christ, or he's still discovering like who God is and what it means to him, or what does it mean by faith. And for me also, being in this journey of growing in faith, till now I am also struggling, so it's gonna take time for him. But I'm happy that he's very open about it. I'm happy that he comes with me to church and he's learning more about Christ. And like I always tell him also that, in this world there'll be like so many things that you cannot share with me, even though I'm your wife, and that's completely okay. And same goes with me too, even though I'm his wife, I won't be able to share like the 100% of what I'm really feeling in my heart, right? So I tell him like, you don't have to share with me, but you can share with God. You can just take a second and pray about it, because it's important to, what I feel is that it's important to know about what we're feeling, and it's important to also let out the feeling. And in this world where like, there's so much noise and chaos, it's hard, and sometimes we forget to let out our emotions, and that's when, so much anxiety, depression happens. And for me, I am really focused this semester. I really focus on chaplaincy, but I'm still on the process of thinking about what I really want to do in my career. Chaplaincy is an option, but why I thought of doing chaplaincy, first of all, is that being chaplain, I felt that is very truthful, because until unless we are truthful to ourselves, it'll be hard to help someone else, right? So that's the reason why, like, as a human being, we get distracted and we don't feel that we're truthful to ourselves sometimes. And that is something no one can deny it, because everyone know ourselves better than anyone else. So I feel like being in a profession like that will really help me to be truthful to myself, even though, with times the chaosness of the world and all this thing comes. If my profession is about being truthful and helping people with their spiritual journey, it will also help me automatically. Let's see, finger crossed, hope everything goes well. And it is not going to be easy. Think about, if I'm going to help someone, I need to help myself first, and I need to know my weakness and my flaws first, and improve with time, and hopefully things works out that way. This bottle is like all squished because I'm trying my best to take out everything from there. I mean, there's lots inside, but it just is frozen. Whoops. Because it's so cold here. And the other disappointing thing is that it's going to rain tomorrow. So I have to wear something like a boots or something, so that it will help me stay dry. And also, San Francisco is usually cold, but Berkeley is cold too, so it's okay, I guess. I mean, like, I'm used to it with the weather now. So, but I come from like very hot climate, and I guess I mentioned it earlier too. I am from Nagaland, India, and it's in northeast part of India. If you guys don't know, you guys can Google it. Northeast part of India, or Nagaland, Nagaland, Nagaland. And we are indigenous tribal people. It's just a blessing to be here from that community, and I'm grateful for my family who thought of helping me progress in life in this way. And like I mentioned earlier, I didn't grow up in a normal household. Like, I don't want to say normal household because that's just the society norm of saying what household is normal or not, because I feel like it's very controversial what is normal and what is not normal, because something will be normal to someone, something will not be normal to someone, right? So hopefully everything works out tomorrow, and I'll continue this tomorrow. And this is the last I'm going to put on my hair. And if you guys want to try this coconut oil thingy, try it. I mean, like I said, it really helps my hair, but everyone has different preference. Also important to put it on the skull so that the new hair that's coming out will look healthy and shiny. So